I'm so nervous.
It's Linda G, and
Hello.
I'm here with my dear friend. We didn't mean to be friends.
But we are. We are.
I heard about you. I made an appointment, and you blew me out of the water.
Oh, thank you.
I had a psychic, as I told all of you guys, as good at Patricia McLean, who's now deceased. And I always wished I had my Patricia McLean. And you were as close to her as I found. There's good psychics out there, but you were amazing. And everybody that sees you, or not sees you, because you're in on the East Coast, writes me. I was just telling you, my girlfriend, who's a real estate agent, wrote me right away and said, "Oh my God, she's fantastic."
Well, I appreciate it. And I've had so many people from being on your show last time. And when people write to me, I feel like they all know, like personally know you. So I feel so much pressure. And, because I don't know how much they know you. And I feel so stressed out. So I'm glad to hear it. But it's been a pleasure, and everybody's been really fabulous.
So you guys, we're going to answer as best we can. We're going to put your question up here. They can be mediumship question. If it's a mediumship question, the first name of the deceased, their month and day of birth, and where their location was, right? Or where they're from.
Yes.
And if it's a personal question, give us as much info as you can, because we can't ask you something and then wait for your reply.
Right.
And it can be about current events too, but I think most of the people in here are already asking about personal questions.
Yeah, if I were them, I would. I would take advantage of it and ask, because I don't even usually do it this way. I usually just do reading. So this is a great opportunity to ask a question.
Yeah, I didn't think I could do it like this, because you got to think standing up.
Yeah, no, I think this is fun, and I think this is good for everyone to get a little taste. And sometimes you only have that one question for that moment. So that's good.
Yeah. So let's start off with Milkweed. Milkweed wants to know, my mom and I have been trying to get my drug-addicted neighbor's cat rescued for 3 weeks now. Any advice or insight from spirit would be very much appreciated. Look at the little kitties.
So I do think it will happen. I'm uncertain though with what the question is, meaning how to get it rescued, meaning from the home.
Yeah, apparently the neighbor's drug addicted, so they're trying to get the cat rescued. Probably not living in a good
I think you just knock on the door for a reason. I think that the neighbor's probably going to be out of it, and you get in and you just get the cat, like literally just like a recon mission.
Yeah,
I don't think it's hard. I think you just do, or maybe
I definitely see them being able to get the cat. A different home. A different home is what I'm saying.
Yes. And I would maybe bring the neighbor something, food or something or whatever. And,
okay.
But I think that's no problem to get the cat.
Lisa Foster. I talked to Annette about your thing with the property tax. She said the same exact thing I said. She said she needs to challenge it.
And I believe once she does challenge it, and they might make it hard for her to challenge it, but challenge it, and then they'll go down.
I do see it happening. I'm sorry it's not right away, but I do see it happening.
Right.
Because my cards were dead on when I asked about it, and they don't tend to do that unless it's for reals.
And I think that happens a lot. I think that people, they just count on you not challenging it. But if you do, and she should, and they make it a little bit of a hassle, do it, and they'll go down easily.
Okay, look at how pretty she is, Maria.
Oh, she is.
Eli, 9337, Michigan. I don't know how he's related. Oh, her dad. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything from Eli?
Well, he's saying, I hear congratulations, and I'm seeing a white rose. So I don't know if she got a new job or promotion, and that looks like a love face. So it looks like it could be a new relationship, but I mean, first of all, she looks fabulous. So, but it does seem like congratulations. So something new that just came into her life that is, congratulatory. He sees it and he's happy that you're so happy.
You know what? He just told me he's showing off that he's so good looking.
Well, look at her. I'm sure that he is.
Yeah, but he's standing here and he's adjusting himself and he's saying, tell her I'm just as good looking as ever.
And I think she's laughing because I think she knows that that's how he was. And he's still the same way. So yeah, they're a good looking family. But yeah, he's congratulating you and glad that you're so happy.
Well, this is Lisa Foster again.
Wow.
Will I ever get to solve all the water problems around my house, or will I get what I really want to move to the country? I think she's going to be able to move. Maybe that's why I see
you will be able to move. But I think that the water problems I think that what the water problems that she has, she needs to find a good plumber or somebody, because once water finds a route, it always goes that route, and until somebody experienced comes in and shifts it. Or redoes like the land, which is not a big expensive thing. That's the only time that the water problem stops. Because in order to sell to move, you'll need to do that anyways.
Oh, that's true.
I would do that right away.
Okay.
And I am psychic, but my husband also has a big plumbing company. So I know two ways, that and that. But yes, it can be solved easily, and you will move for sure.
Coffee time. Where's coffee time? My son died 4 years ago yesterday. I just want to know if he's okay. Absolutely.
More than okay. He's fabulous.
Absolutely.
He wants you to be okay. He's I always say, it's us that are we okay? They're more than okay. He's better than he's ever been. There's no question about it.
Lisa, any message from my mom, Patricia, September 18th, 32.
Well, what I would say is that she seems to be wanting you to be, I don't want to say more present. That seems kind of nonsense. Like to be happier, to live more in the moment. That she does. Not that she's afraid that you're not happy, because they don't feel like that on the other side, but she wants you to live the best life you can, and to walk into that, to be brave and to do that.
Yeah.
That's what I would say, that she wants you to live the best life you can.
I keep seeing a woman leaning, like in a kitchen, leaning, like she might even have an apron on. Let us know later, Lisa, if that's true. I don't know if she's leaning. And she's also apologizing. So I don't know if she could be a tough cookie or what.
Well, I think she's the type that would say whatever she wants, whenever she wants. And if she were here, she'd be saying, do this, this, and this, and live this way. And I think she's still doing it from the other side. So, yeah, absolutely. But from love, though. Yeah.
Gloria wants to know about her mom, Alicia. 10-10-32 in Mexico.
Where are you seeing that?
I couldn't get her up. I'm sorry. Okay. She donated $9.99. But when I saw this Alicia, I felt like she's a very loving woman.
Okay. I don't even see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Gloria. So your mom feels very loving right now. She's very happy where she's at. She might have been religious. Most people in Mexico are, but I feel a lot of love around her.
Yeah.
Okay. And thank you, Tina from Mexico. Debbie in Colorado.
What is her financial future?
Yes. Where is she?
It's about to get a lot. I think it's about to get really good. And I think that she comes into money, but it's not like a windfall. Like she sells something, or as a result of something being sold, big chunk comes to her. So her financial future is very good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling a financial future, but I'm feeling it might be, I see 2 years it might take.
Well, so if she's selling a house, it could take, let's say, that long, but it does feel something significant, because it doesn't just feel like she gets a better job and then she's better off. It feels like I said, there's a chunk of money coming. So it's like something large is sold or comes to her.
Mama Rizzo, will the day program I want for my autistic son Matthew be good for him?
Fabulous for him. I feel fabulous.
Okay, it's gonna. So this president is trying to cut everything.
Yes, yes.
But I feel she's a very good mom. She's very good with him.
Yes.
Another is my finance is going to be okay, Maria.
Yeah, I mean, so what I say to everybody lately about finances is to not worry about the economy or the world's finances. Worry about your own. And if your finances are okay right now, don't freak out. Just handle them. But I wouldn't be worried about the world collapsing in the financial world. So, but if your finances are not okay, make whatever arrangements you need to make, get a job, sell something, cash something out, pay attention to it, but don't be the world's bank. That's what I keep saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Virgo Groove and a fellow Virgo, she said, well, my freelance business this year, will I start my freelance business this year and will I get promoted on my current job? I want to do both for now. I'm not seeing the freelance till next year. 26 or 28 is better for her.
Well, I'll tell you this. I feel like if she tries it now, it might not land. She might have a lot of near misses. So it feels to me like try it, put it out there for the freelance. But I think you're right. I feel like it starts to pay off in 2026. But I feel like get it going, start the word moving. But it will work. It will happen. And she is going to do both for now and for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did my dad come to me in a dream and said, I have to go now? We lived in different states when he passed at 4:20 a.m. Oh, he said he had to go now.
Okay, that's what I was reading too, wondering that.
Yeah, so they lived in different states, and that was him. He did come to you.
Yes. Not for Barbara to go, for the dad. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cindy wants to know, do you see me getting out of Florida? Girl, I'll tell you what, Florida is going downhill.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and I think it's even faster than a few years. So I think it's pretty soon. Feels like about a year, maybe a little bit sooner than a year.
Here's a good one, an interesting one. I'm 57 and was just laid off. Should I move to France or find a job? Have had no luck so far.
Move.
You feel moving?
Move to France.
I feel France will be easier. Well,
yeah.
He seems like he's got a French name.
Listen, I was just going to say that seems like that would be obvious, but I absolutely because here's the thing. I truly believe that there is always a place on this planet that we would do better in, but we don't always get there. If I want to live in Hawaii, doesn't mean I will, but I believe like France is that place for this person. I believe you should go, and I would go now. I think that once you go, everything changes. Yes. I want to go to France. Yeah, I feel jealous, but yes, go.
Oh, by the way, my baby girl's here, Nicole. She works with me, and she had a reading with you and absolutely loved it. You remember her?
Yeah, Nicole was fabulous. I loved her.
She said, "Ma, she got it dead on."
I think that I just kept talking to. I think Nicole wanted to get off the phone, and I didn't even know what time it was, and I think Nicole's like, "Okay, I got to go now," because I just kept talking and talking. Yeah, like I did not want to end it. Yeah.
There was another interesting one. Oh, now listen, DJ4, Roberta, her mom, who was a Leo, August 10th, 49, passed away in 2000. And she wants to know if she's one of her spirit guides. I never get a deceased loved one as a spirit guide.
Okay.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
Same thing. So I think that because everybody words things different, like my spirit guide came to me when I was a kid, I saw him many times, didn't even want to see that. And so my understanding, not just from my spirit guide, but from other spirit guides, is not anybody that would have been alive when you were not. So when somebody passes away, they can be something to you, but that's not what I call your spirit guide. So I would say no to that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Jane, so I'm putting her up here. When do you see my friend Jeff find his next job? I heard August.
I had to think, what is the month now? May?
This is May.
Okay, my birthday is the end of July, and I feel like My birthday present to him is he has his job by my birthday, which is July 25th. So
Okay,
his
but
party
he
is
may
almost
get hired in July and
yes,
start in
yes,
August.
yes. So he may know that he has the job July 25th, but he might not start till August. So that's my birthday gift to you. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Your party's almost over. Yeah.
Okay. And any message from my mom? She passed March 23rd of 24, born another August 10th.
Wow.
1930. Yeah. Message for Anne from her mom. I hear I love you. That's what I hear. There was sadness in her life with a male. I don't know if the dad stuck it out or the marriage was good but not great, but she feels like she's got a lot of love over there.
Yeah, I feel like she's one of those people that whatever she agreed to in this lifetime, she would just stick with it. You know, she wouldn't get divorced or end friendships. She would just stay committed to whatever the situation was.
Yeah.
So I agree with that for sure. Yeah.
She's doing good though, Anne. Yeah. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Martha says, I'm going through so many changes right now. Is everything going smoothly? Changes are good.
Yeah. Well, I would say to you and hopefully they're changes that feel upsetting, because then you know that things are going to get good. So I feel that 3 things are going to happen. I feel that changes with money. So job will change, or your income stream will change. Living arrangements will change and be better, but at first you won't feel like it's better. And there is going to be a romantic relationship that either is brand new, or if you're in one, that person steps up to the plate in a way that you've never seen before, that you'll actually be concerned, like, is he okay? You know, like, did you hit your head? But it gets really, really good. So yeah, I think things go better than smoothly.
What about my health? Vicky is another member of mine. Vicky, what about her health?
Okay. So I immediately feel like I can't breathe, and I feel like congestion right here. But that, you know, people have asthma, they have allergies, whatever. But I feel like so I don't know, you know, too bad we can't talk to Vicky. I feel congestion here, and I feel like I'm having problem like catching my breath. So do you know anything about Vicky's health? Is she asthmatic? Does she have allergies? So you're saying no to that, or you don't know about that?
I don't know about it.
Okay. So I would say to her that I do feel like there's going to be something around her breathing. I would go to the doctor, but I feel like she'll be okay with it. But she feels the symptoms.
It feels like she has something that's lingering, that she can't seem to kick. A lot of people are going through that, by the way.
So that's why probably it's time to go to the doctor then.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Daniel, any messages from Spirit on the job search? He feels like he's really disappointed.
Okay, so I'm going to say something to Daniel. Daniel, we're friends. Okay, this is a friendly show. I feel like the message is to just do more. So if you say, well, I can't do more because I'm sending my resume out like crazy, I would say, well, then send it either further away or to other companies that you wouldn't necessarily like inundate, like just, you know, one after another. So I feel like just up it a little bit, and then you'll get the job, and then probably be mad that you have a job so fast, but just do a little bit more, and I think you'll land the job.
You know, right now I saw one of my angel types telling me that tell him not to worry. He'll be working soon enough.
Yeah.
Does my brother Albert, born in 1949, have any messages? He was killed in Vietnam. Oh, he's just a baby.
Wow.
It went really fast is what I heard.
Yeah. I'm like in the moment with that. So that's,
yeah. It feels like it went really fast, and it feels like he's really good. But he hasn't taken another body yet. He hasn't reincarnated.
And I don't think for a while. I think he's good for now. Yeah.
My, one of my mods, Water Lily, she wants to know if her guides have any message for her.
I would say that your guides want you guys to communicate more, to have more of a, I would say, relationship, but for you and your guides to talk on a regular basis, so that you know what the messages are, so that you are in communication with them. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I heard, so that means she's thinking too much.
Right. To let it happen.
She's a beautiful person. She's very generous and kind, but sometimes she's overthinking.
Yeah. Yeah. Do less. Allow them to come in. allow to have the message received, trust that it is, and then develop that relationship so that then you have a regular ongoing, like I do with my guide every day.
Yeah. And now we have LJH. This is current events. Do you see devastating earthquakes on the West Coast, making much of California uninhabitable and causing survivors to flee to other states? That may happen, but I'm not seeing in my lifetime.
Well,
what are you seeing?
Okay. I'm going to slightly disagree because I think she thinks her lifetime is almost over. She's got so long to go. Okay. So don't let her fool you. And with this new face, I feel like we're the before and after. I'm the before, she's the after. So she's now going to live forever. So I do think that there are going to be earthquakes because I feel like something else really bad again is going to happen to Earth, in California. I do think that people will flee. I do believe it will be in Linda's lifetime. And I think the only reason why Linda doesn't think so is because Linda thinks that she knows that she's going to die in 10 or 12 years. And that's not even close. So that's why. Yeah.
But I'm feeling more in Southern California, maybe even towards Mexico and up near Oregon. But I don't see half of California falling into the water just yet.
Well, no, I don't. So, okay. I don't feel like it's going to be uninhabitable, but I do believe as a result of something devastating that many people will go, but not because they can't live there, but I just think that they will. And again, it is in Linda's lifetime. Don't let her fool you. Yeah.
Kim, any messages from my mom? She was born in 1941. She passed 2002.
Okay, I feel like the mom is saying something about a new animal or an animal that maybe the mom didn't know that now Kim has. And possibly either, this is going to sound weird, the animal is named after the mom, or Kim would say the animal acts like the mom, or it feels like the mom is like there's some weird
mom's part.
My dog Fred is named after my uncle Fred that passed away. But my family thinks I named him after Fred Flintstone, which is not true. So it's like something like that. So the mom is giving me the message about the animal that's about her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Kim, let us know. I want to know.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
And I also feel there's a lot of love she has for her family. And I feel even though she feels she went too soon. That's what I'm getting. I'm a man. Should my husband and I move to Florida to be closer to my 80-year-old mother?
No.
Or should we move somewhere else? It sounds like he wants his mom close to him.
So even though he does, and I'm sure we all love mom, I don't know that they shouldn't move to Florida. I just don't think they will. And I do feel like they will move somewhere else. And now I'm seeing with her. So yes. So if it's going to be the three of you, yes, that's good, but not in Florida.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
Get out of Florida.
Yeah.
KD, her also. Should I move or stay in Florida? Get out of Florida.
Move.
Oh, hold on. I just saw listen, you guys are paying me and us. You guys don't have to do that. We'll answer your question, but I want this question. Shiloh passed it.
I don't know what the money
is. Yeah, you'll see. She gave $10. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. We'll have to pick some sort of something we want to give to, maybe the children or something.
Yeah.
Okay, my baby Shiloh passed at 3 months old. Oh, December 24th. What can he tell me about his passing?
So there's something that I want to say, and then Linda, you say whatever you want. So Shiloh wants you to know that Shiloh was always going to pass at 3 months. So even though it's, obviously a tragedy and very sad, that no matter what the circumstances were, it was always only going to be 3 months. Do you understand what I mean by that? Yeah.
That makes total sense. It's 3 months. It might have been Sid's.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Okay. Michelle, please. Will true love come? Will Joseph come? Is he who he says he is? Here's the thing, Michelle. This is from me. to you as a girl who desperately couldn't believe it. She didn't have a date on Friday night. Get out of that needing it. Just allow it to come to you. We can't make love happen. It's got to come naturally. And the more phobic you can be, the more resistance you get.
Okay. And I want to say, will Joseph come? Is he who he says he is? He is, but I don't know that who he says he is who you want. So I don't think Joseph's the guy. He could be for now, but I agree with Linda. Act as if you're already in the relationship that you want. And poor Joseph, if Joseph is sitting right next to you, is like, what the heck is she talking about? I'm sure he's fabulous for now, but everybody finds who they're supposed to be. If he's
the one, it'll take place.
Yeah.
But here's the deal, and I tell this to everybody. It doesn't matter who comes in your life. It does matter. And sometimes we get karmic people, but you can lose that person in a New York minute. They could drop dead the next day. They could leave you for somebody else. Never depend on someone else to make you complete.
Right. And it all happens the way it's supposed to for the amount of time it's supposed to. And when it ends, don't think, oh my God, it ended. Just be glad it happened and let other things happen.
Oh, Najia. Hey, girl.
Oh.
The dancing oracle. Any messages from Dad? Is he or angels or guides sending me the 1111s?
I have something to tell her, but if you want to start, I definitely.
No, you start because he is
telling you that your career very shortly around the number 1. So like in January. So if it's January 11th, text me. Okay. Your career is going to skyrocket, but he wants you to believe it. Okay. So the ones are the new beginnings with your work. You're already fabulous. You already can be there and it will happen. And actually, I want to also say, I think I have a reading scheduled with her. Don't cancel your reading. Don't cancel your reading because I said that, because we're going to go into more detail. But you're fabulous and your dad wants you to know that you're fabulous. And I actually believe January 11th is when it's going to change.
Wow. I love it. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, her dad is great.
Yeah. My mom passed in 97. Does she know I was there after she coded? Oh, God, yes. They all know.
She's hovering. She was right there. She's watching the whole thing. Yeah.
I've had people, deceased people, come to me and give me exactly what happened after they died.
Yeah. Yeah. She absolutely knows. And I want to say, if I may, I feel like her mother felt sad that she was so sad, but the mother was perfectly fine with passing.
It's like I'm watching it. Beautiful. Yeah.
Right. So was sorry that she was going through such a traumatic time, watching it all.
Do my guides have a message for me in June?
I don't understand what that means, in June.
I think she wants to know what's happening in June.
Okay.
I see her being busy in June. Watch out for the weather in June. I just got that. Don't ask me why.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know what this is, but there's something around food. So super busy with food. So I don't know if she has a restaurant or if she does catering or makes food or whatever. And if she does, come to New Jersey, because we could use dinner once in a while. But yeah, I feel like there's going to be an opportunity with food and super busy and money. There'll be money as a result of that. So yeah, okay, good. That makes me hungry. Yeah.
Why do my angel guides tell me to look forward to the next 3 months? What should be the path for Anita Inspires?
I think everything's going to change in the next 3 months. I think literally everything. And your guides and your higher consciousness are telling you this to be prepared so that when it happens, you're not like, well, is it really happening? Like every single thing in your life, work, money, romance, relationships, all for the better, all changes. And I think that's why, to let you know in 3 months so that you can brace yourself and be ready.
I love your flowers. It's gorgeous.
I know, she's pretty.
Will the area of North Carolina that I live in be devastated by hurricanes again this season?
I don't think so.
I'm not seeing it. I see Florida getting hit big time.
I know. I think that we sound like Florida haters, which I'm not, but we keep kind of trashing Florida, you and I, but we're not really trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Ness, how you doing? Read on future partner. I sometimes dream about men.
Okay, my husband might be watching this, so if he is, I don't want to say I dream only about my husband. But I think that when you're dreaming about men, again, it's your higher consciousness that's like whispering in your ear saying, psst, get ready.
Right.
So I think there is a future partner, and I think the future partner, which I hate this, comes in less than 30 days. Okay. So Ness, if you're involved with somebody, there's going to be a breakup. Okay. So hopefully that person again is not sitting next to you. But yeah, you're going to have a future partner.
Yeah, I definitely feel one for her too. I don't feel it that soon, but something's coming up.
Oh,
you know, when I start dreaming about ex-husbands or ex-lovers in my life is when the new one comes in.
I swear I could just listen to you all day. You with your time frame. Okay, so Linda thinks she's going to die tomorrow and thinks nothing's going to happen because she has this weird time thing with her own mind. You dream about ex people?
I dream about my ex-husbands a lot.
Oh, I don't ever dream about him. Sometimes I think things about him that are not always pleasant, but I don't dream about him.
I actually have dreams, and we get along all the time.
Wow.
In the dreams.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, you're a better person than I am. Yeah. Yeah.
Any messages from Grandma LMA? Oh, I bet she was a lovely person. I don't know why I'm feeling that.
Okay.
Born 3/17.
Okay. The message that I'm getting, and again, please confirm this, something about a recipe and somebody wanting to know the recipe, and everyone, like a couple family members, like, you know, how did we do it? Whatever. Feels like a dessert. I don't know that anybody had the recipe. Kind of try it. You guys will kind of figure it out, but it feels like something recipe.
Okay. Okay.
And Linda, please beg everyone to give us the answers to all these questions.
When they can, yeah, right.
Yes,
right.
yeah.
You can write me at grindle9103@gmail.com and put Annette on the
Yeah, subject. I'm sorry. We know what you're going to be doing on Memorial Day. Sorry, just got you super busy. Yeah.
Oh. James, my sister has stage 4 colon cancer. Will our late mother help her?
I know what I want to say.
Physically, I will tell you, those who have crossed on the other side can give love and assistance, but they can't change the karmic outcome. Even Jesus said he can do spontaneous healing, but he can't heal those that have already made a position in this lifetime.
Can't change what is written, can't change what they have to go through. But I do believe that when it is time for her to pass, that her mother will be there and help her cross. And I believe it'll be easy and it'll go fast.
But I also feel they're going to be able to extend her life for some time now.
Yes, but when she is ready to go, her mother will help her. So that's how the mother's going to help her, waiting for her and receiving her.
Yeah, the mother's in paradise. The mother's really, and thank goodness, because the mom wouldn't want to be alive to see this.
Yeah.
And also, when they're in paradise, these things that us on earth get upset about, they're like, oh, you get to come home pretty soon.
Yeah, and they don't think, we think of it as like dog years. They see what we go through, and it's like a blink of an eye, and they're not really concerned about us because they know it's going to go fast, and we're meant to go through it, so they feel differently than we do.
Oh, sorry, Gina. You don't have to give, and it did disappear. Sorry. It's better not to give to have a question answered. So do me a favor, and Lisa flagged me for this. Have her write her question again. Okay. Oh. Will I lose my house or property? I am co-owner. What will happen? Amy.
I think so. But I want to say something about this, Amy. I think that even though you will, I would actually, I would start thinking, don't think of losing it. Be glad that you're losing it because holding on to it may be more difficult and cause you a lot of anxiety. Like, how do you keep it? How do you manage? So sometimes when it feels like it's not something that we want or we planned on, we think it's bad. But I think it's a fresh start, a new beginning. So I think it's just meant to be, and that's the way to look at it.
So sorry about that, Amy. But you'll move
Amy's
forward.
gonna
She
be
looks
okay.
really young. She looks really
Yeah,
young.
of course. She's gonna be okay. It's gonna be better in the long run.
So Divine gave a generous donation. And like I said, you don't have to do a donation, but the question is extremely interesting. Any messages from my brother, Outah, December 29th, 1995, Mokopane, South Africa, suicide.
Where do you see this?
It's up. This person donated because this other girl said I donated with a question. It's too confusing if you donate with a question. It's easier. If you want to donate, you're welcome, but ask your question separately. But anyway, this question I want to know. Ota. He died in South Africa in 1995 from suicide. I'm okay. I just heard I'm okay. Like he's popping up like this. I'm okay. I'm doing good.
I want to say something also. I think that it was declared a suicide. And I think it was a suicide, but I don't know that I think that when he passed and he was on the other side, he's like, what, where am I? So I don't know that it was like a complete intentional suicide. I think he did it in the moment. And then he's like, whoa.
And he was shocked that it
he's like, wait, it worked. What? So I think it was based on the situation, the circumstances. And then it results, but he's more than okay. He's absolutely okay.
Running around happy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
He got something on him before he died. Some stress.
I just want to say, I saw a message that came up and then it went a minute or so ago. And it was somebody that wrote something about their depression and will they find the right medication? And what I will say is that it looks like you have to go through 3 medications. So, like 2, prescribed one, not good. The other one, not good. The third one's a charm. I think we're already at the third one. So I think you're on the second one. That's not great. Go back to your doctor. I think it will work. But I think also to see a therapist for a while. I never say forever. And I think that you get it under control for sure. No question.
Now, Christine, she said she's a Jersey girl. Should she get another job or do you see the boss leaving? Now, I'll answer first. Okay. I see the boss leaving.
Yeah. I just went like this. The boss is out of there. Okay. So if the boss is the reason, wait it out because the boss is out. But even when the boss is out, you still may not want to stay there. But
okay.
But then you get a better job. But the boss doesn't have much longer.
Okay. That's great news.
Yeah. Isn't it great knowing, especially if you don't like the boss, like you're like, have a great day today because you're not going to be there all much longer. Yeah.
Will I be able to retire at 64?
Wait, I want to say something to Jeffrey. Jeffrey is too young to retire at 64. This is like Linda, okay? You probably could, but he's not going to. So whatever he does, even if he retires, he's still going to work. So this is like a kind of a fake question, Jeffrey. So you kind of will. You'll retire because you're complaining about it, but then you're still going to do it. So, but good for you. And he looks really like a happy guy, don't you think?
Yeah, he's my friend. I met him in Laguchi Beach.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So wait, can you confirm? Do you know about this?
Yeah, but I can't remember how old he is. He's close to being 64.
Who cares what his age is? He can work.
Oh, he's very young at heart, and he needs that medical coverage too.
Yeah, but I just feel like he's
meeting a nice guy. Is he ever going to have a relationship?
Wait, where are you at,
Jeffrey?
Where do you see that?
He didn't. I want to ask. When I was down there, I think I felt like some guy was coming in, but I didn't want to tell him and get him all excited.
Oh, of course he's going to have a relationship. Okay. Of course.
I see him in a permanent relationship.
Okay, first of all, Jeffrey, I got news for you. You're going to be working for a long time, okay? But that's your own choice. And you are going to be in a relationship, so get ready for all. Yes, of course. Look at him. He's not a single type guy. He's a relationship looking person.
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Any message from my mom, Kathy, who passed May 24th, 2011. Christy. She feels sweet to me. I feel sweet.
Okay. I feel the same way. I want to say something. And again, please, Christy, contact Linda on Memorial Day to confirm this. Okay. I feel like she is super sweet. I feel like mom wants to say something that around her passing, like something was misspelled or there was some like mistake, like maybe in her obituary, like that. I don't know that she would care, but she's pointing it out.
Maybe to
Like
prove
even
it's
actually,
her.
Kathy, her name Kathy could have been spelled with a K or something was wrong, like a detail that the family definitely knows that are like, this was printed and it wasn't right or something like that. So she's acknowledging that, but I think she's fabulous. And I think
Okay.
that's sweet. Yeah.
Thank you guys for all these questions. What's the future for my son, Michael? He has Asperger's, bipolar, and physical problems, and is an alcoholic. Damn.
Okay. Well, first of all, Jan, I know a lot of people like that. I know so many people like this. I think he's going to work, whatever that means, whether it's from home or wherever. I think that his drinking will have highs and lows, which is everyone's drinking has highs and lows. And I think that he starts to. I wish I knew how old he was. Do you know Jan? Do you know anything about Jan, Linda?
No.
Okay. I feel like he will.
Comes on. She's a subscriber,
Okay.
but no.
I feel like he gets more independent, or much more independent than she will believe that he can be. So again, Jan, please let us know. And also, Jan, if you could reach out to me, because I want to have a private conversation with you. But he'll be better than you think. But there's a couple things I want to say, but not here. But nothing to be worried about. It's good, positive stuff. Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah.
My girls, hi girls. My sister lost everything in the Maui fire. Wow, that was a couple of years ago. Is currently in female accommodation. When will her house be rebuilt? Her husband passed 2 years before the fire. I live in the UK and I do worry.
I feel like within 2 years it will, but then she's not going to stay there much longer. So
really,
yeah, but her own choice. Yeah, 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's the UK doing? And flying out. I know there was somebody you wanted to answer their question, and they were Celtic Crown, but I haven't seen them yet.
Huh. Wait, what time is it? Are we at the time?
No, we're at 4. We've been in 42 minutes.
I was going to say we should just do this all night. Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, this is fun, huh?
In a long time. This should just be our job. This is fabulous. Yeah. Yeah.
Googies gal. Thank you. Been divorced for almost 20 years.
Congratulations. Congratulate. Yeah. You know what? When people say they're divorced, I always say congratulations. When somebody says they're pregnant, I do not say congratulations for about 2 minutes. Okay. So congratulations on the divorce. But you will get remarried. And
okay.
It's going to be much different. Yes.
She's raised 4 wonderful children. I feel like out of the blue, this will happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like she's gone through enough. She knows not to stand there and wait for it.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean wait for it? What are you talking about?
You know how people like, where is he? Where is he?
Oh, no, he's showing up. Yeah, he's going to show up and it's going to be fabulous and she gets married. Yeah. 100%.
Did my mom hear? Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's done.
Loud and clear.
Any messages from my guides? Love yourself more. That's what I heard.
And I always will say, because I kind of always, think of this, what your guide is here to do is to guide you. The only way your guide can guide you is if you have a relationship with them. So if you don't, okay, if you're reaching out to somebody like Linda or I, your guide is saying, I'm here. Let's talk. Let's figure. So just like a neighbor that you would go introduce yourself to the guide. Say to your guide, here's how I want to interact. Let's get this going. So your guide wants to develop that. And it doesn't matter what stage you are in your life or how old, it's never too late. So your message is saying, I'm right here. You don't need to go on YouTube to talk to these two. You can, but I'm right here. That's what you're
doing. And if things don't work out energetically, what happens when you lose all that expecting and you get upset and you get over emotional? More resistance happens. You'll know you're on the right track when things just start kind of falling into place. Because even for me, even when bad things happen, they don't affect me as much, which is that connection with source.
Yeah, because you know that it's not good or bad. You know, it's events that are taking place.
Okay. Do you see my brother Mike and I finding new sweet home together after taking care of our sweet dad Bill, who passed in January?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I feel it's almost like around the anniversary of the passing. So I feel like by January of 2026, it's like the anniversary, and then there's something to celebrate. So I feel like by then for sure, or then for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicole, you don't have to donate. We would have answered your question. It don't matter. Can you tell me if there's any message about my dad from Sandy or Grandma Mary or Leo? So that's her stepmother, the step grandmother and grandfather, who were very generous to Nicole. And you know who her dad is.
Okay.
My daughter, Nicole.
Wait, this is Nicole
This is
that I
my
want to get off the phone with?
Yes.
Oh, Nicole. My buddy. Okay. Okay. Well, Nicole, there is a message about your dad, which you know, Nicole, because we spoke about. Nicole, I hope you did your homework and did what we talked about that you need to do. Okay. Which Nicole knows what I'm talking about. And Nicole, contact me privately, okay? Because, but there is a message, okay? And it's also the message I gave you, and you have a little bit of homework, and it sounds like you didn't do it, so you need to do it. So contact me, okay? Immediately. Oh, she's so pretty.
Thank you. She is very pretty.
Yeah.
Any messages from my mom? She passed November 24th, 2021. Sarah Lee. Oh, I know Sarah Lee. She's great. It's November 24th. It's getting easier for Sarah. That's what the mom just said to me. It's getting easier for Sarah. She's very happy where she's at. She's very happy to see some relatives that she really missed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to say, I don't know what this is about. I see around Sarah a bunch of flowers, not because she put flower emojis, a bunch of flowers. So I don't know if she does anything with flowers or she's about to get them, but there's something about flowers. And I feel like her mom is connected to flowers too. So I don't know if she's like known for having like always beautiful flowers in her yard or whatever, but I'm getting like big flower messages from the mother.
Okay, that's great.
And please confirm with Linda.
Yeah, be sure to let me know, you guys.
Yeah.
My dad has cancer. My mom has short-term memory loss. I be successful and she must mean, will I be?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Will I be successful and able to afford my parents' expenses? I'm helping women struggling with menopause.
Wow.
That's very generous of her.
Yeah. All right. She's already successful. So we have to determine what you mean by that. Things get easier financially when they're not here. I don't think that happens yet. I want to say something about her mother's short-term memory loss. That feels like a blessing. Okay. So even though it doesn't feel like it would, I think think of it as not like, oh, my mom does have short-term memory loss. Think of it as, listen, I hope my husband comes home with short-term memory loss and thinks he already ate dinner. Okay. So, but not to joke around about this, I think that her mom is okay, and don't think of it as a terrible thing. But I do think she is successful, but I think financially things get easier. And I think that whenever you help anybody, like she's helping women, it always comes back tenfold. Don't you think that it always comes back without any question? She's a fabulous person. Yeah.
Will my daughter be able to conceive? I feel she's really having troubles. Will my daughter be able to? I just heard yes.
Okay. I think it might be a science project. Okay. So that's my way of saying, like, not the old fashioned way, like drunk in a car, which everyone's like, okay, who does that? All right. I sound 90 years old. Okay. And I don't suggest anyone does that. I think it is a little bit of a science project, but I think she will be able to.
I think she'll be able to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell her to give it to the realm and don't overthink.
And also tell her to live it up before she has kids. Enjoy not having kids right now. Yeah.
Will I ever be in mutual love relationship? This is from the lady that donated but didn't get her question answered. Mutual love relationship. I feel like this woman's been in a love relationship before. I see a dark-haired man coming forward.
Okay. So I'm confused by the mutual love, like meaning, will she feel like they're on the same page? Is that okay? I think that she will I think her picker's off a little bit. So I think that she's not, because think about this. If you set the bar high to what you want, then you wouldn't even be able to, you wouldn't even ask that question, because you wouldn't even allow yourself to be with somebody who's not where you are. So Ness, set the bar where you want it to be. Read a book in the meantime, okay, until this person shows up.
Actually, this is Carol. Sorry, Ness is asking it for her.
Okay. So for Carol, yes, it happens. Know what you want. Don't settle for less. Read a book in the meantime, and it will happen.
And allow it to happen.
Yes.
I don't know who hurt her, but I feel hurt, and I feel she gets a little bit too, is this person going to hurt me? And
I also think because she doesn't really believe it's going to happen, so she does settle, and I think but she doesn't need to. Yeah. And while you're waiting, read Linda's book. It's fabulous. I just finished. I mean, it's fabulous. So that's what you can do in the meantime.
Pat just said you're yes.
All right, Pat, I love you. Okay. From the bottom of my heart. I hope you win the lottery and everyone's nice to you and you get everything you want for the rest of your life. Yeah. Oh my God, how nice.
Will I be successful long-term job and when? That it'll be too hard to do the mom.
Okay, I want to say something about PJ Pat and the successful long-term job. Again, define successful. I think you will have a long-term job, but I don't think you're going to want it. Okay, that's the irony. So you'll have it, not going to really want it. So I think that once you determine what it is that you want, so I wouldn't even think about long-term job. You want the job that feels right for as long as it does. Because if you have a job for 20 years and you hate it, that doesn't do it. So you define what feels successful and you will have what you want.
And they will answer what you're putting up. The mom feels at rest to me. Her mom just died not that long ago, but
I think her mom's like getting, situated. It's like if you get into a hotel room and you're like opening all the doors and closets and like feeling, and do I get room service? I think her mom's like just, checking it out and seeing the lay of the land, but definitely good.
Yeah. And I feel her mom might have had a tough ending. Like maybe
listen, I think that you could be right, because that could be why the mom is like checking out her new accommodation. She wants to make sure she's not getting shortchanged. If she gets room service, she's going to order it. She wants to know what she has coming to her so she doesn't get shortchanged. So good for her. Yeah.
This is for Becky. Will my daughter Katie get married?
Yes, soon.
Oh, soon. I love it. Thank you.
I wish I knew how old Katie was. I feel like Katie may be kind of young or feels youngish. She will get married. And I feel like when she gets married, I'm going to say something that I never say. She will not get divorced. Okay.
Okay.
I never say that. Everyone gets divorced, but she won't get divorced. So congratulations. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow.
You know what, Linda? Happy hump day.
Oh, yeah. Happy hump day, you guys.
Do you remember? I mean, probably people watching won't remember. This used to be Prince Spaghetti Day. Do you remember that?
No.
What?
No.
On TV, on commercials, it would be Prince Spaghetti Day. On Wednesdays, I don't know why, it would be Prince Spaghetti Day. Yeah.
Well, I remember Tuesdays was Red Tamale Day.
Ooh, I like that better. Okay. Yeah, okay.
I remember I was in California.
Yeah, let's go for Tuesdays. Yeah.
So here's a lot of love questions. How can I manifest my true love?
Wow, people are dreaming of men.
I know.
No, I dream of food or vacations. I don't dream of men. because I'm so happily married. Okay, let me just say that. Of course, first of all, you don't even have to manifest your true love because you just put it out to the universe what you want. So I just if I may, Linda, I want to say something to everybody. Here's what I do all the time, and it happens. And something really crazy just happened to me recently so I recently said, I want to be on Dateline. This is a true story. And I mean, I say it all the time. I actually tell people I just sit around and eat Fritos and I watch Dateline. I do watch Dateline, but whatever. I am now going to be on Dateline, okay? And I just said it last week, and now it's happening. So here's what you have to do. When you want something to happen that's for your higher good, not like you want your neighbors to get into a car accident and get divorced, not stuff like that. When you want something for your higher good, you say it to yourself, then you write it down, then you say it out loud, and then you go to your kitchen sink and you burn it. You don't burn your house down, you burn it, because then it's like you send it off to the universe and they take care of it. And it happens. So, because I say that, because sometimes when you think, am I manifesting my true love? You think, oh, it's like this hard, impossible thing. You don't have to do all that. Do what I said. You will meet him. Get a piece of paper and pen right now. Do it immediately. You will meet him soon.
Okay.
I wish we had a dream interpreter that could tell us what dreaming of men means. Because it doesn't mean what we think it means. It means something else. Dreams always do.
Chris MV. Now listen, you guys, the donation doesn't guarantee a reading. I think the next time you and I do this, I'll turn off the donate thing. So it doesn't get confused. It's harder when they donate.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but I appreciate you guys doing that. She just wants a general reading. Chris MV.
Okay, so I'm only because I'm confused by this. So Water Lily is asking for
Chris MV.
Okay, so only because when I do a reading, I do it based on your Akashic records through that person, so we can ask about people. So I can't do it that way. But tell Chris MV to contact me. I have a thing where I just have Chris MV contact me, and I'll help Chris MV with their general reading.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who is using technology to harass her and why? This is for Roxanne. She lives alone. Is it for real? Is she being harassed?
Wait, Lisa's asking this for Roxanne?
Yeah.
Well, I would like to know, what do we mean by harass and what's happening? Is it just is it threatening, or is it just
harassing is threatening? It's harassing is making you uncomfortable.
And that's what you think that Lisa means for this?
Well, she just wants to know who is it. It feels like a female to me.
Okay, but I agree with you, but I feel like the female's pretending like the female's a male. Okay. So I feel like it is a female for sure, but pretending, because I think that the female thinks it's scarier if it's a male. So the female's coming. So the female's not like, oh, it's me, Susie Q. The female's trying to act like it's someone else, and she's trying to come off as male. But she's all bark and no bite, and yeah, block her. There's lots of ways.
Well, and I feel this person's going to lose interest.
Yeah, I agree.
I stayed with my mom while she died until she took. Oh, I stayed. Any message from Natalia, born 11/17/2022? She feels powerful, this deceased mother.
Yeah, she looks like she's
to me.
I feel like she's running the show over there. Yeah, like she's the boss. I was gonna say queen, but she doesn't want me to say queen because she's bossing people around. Like she is the boss. So
right.
Oh, yeah, no, she's
very intelligent. Yeah.
Very, and very not just bossy, but in charge for sure. Yeah. And Elaine, please confirm that with Linda too. Also.
Oh, here's a good one we can get in trouble for. Is my husband cheating on me? Not physically, but emotionally. Uh-oh. What are you getting, girlfriend? Would you rather not answer this one?
Well, I'll say this, okay? To be two things. Yes, he is. Okay. But here's what I would tell everybody. Here's what I do tell everybody. If you even think he is, that's a problem. Okay. So think about it. I want to eat Fritos and watch Dateline. And if I even think my husband's cheating, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. And either he's going to cheat and we're bye-bye, or he's not going to cheat. But I'm not every day going to live wondering if he's cheating. So B, you deserve more. I agree with Linda that right now it's emotional, but that's still cheating because that, they didn't agree on that. And call him out on it and act like you know more than you do. Okay. But be prepared for the answer. That's the thing though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charlene said Anthony Spaghetti Day.
Prince Spaghetti Day. Yeah.
So I don't know what must be Italian, huh? We
Well,
never
I'm
had
not Italian, but I guess
Day.
I could go for Italian right now. I'm hungry right now.
Oh yeah, right now I'm hungry too.
Mm-hmm.
God, girl, we got 1900 in the room.
Oh, I love this.
And we hit an hour. So
wait, what?
Yeah, I told you it was going to go by fast.
No, I'm all night. Remember like those Jerry Lewis telethons where they would just do it for 24 hours?
Uh-huh.
We should do a telethon. I mean, oh no, I'm sad.
We'll answer what.
Come on, Linda. We got 15 more minutes in us.
Okay, we'll do 15
or more. I mean, I have 23 hours in me, but okay, we can do 15 minutes. Let's pick some juicy ones. Let's pick juicy things.
And Water Lily just posted to everybody how to reach you.
Good.
A message from my son, Charlie, Mariah.
But I want to say something too that I don't normally say. So what I tell people when they contact me, when they want, because I'm booked out, or sometimes people think they can't afford it. So I have this little special message that I say, if you in the subject say the word Fred, okay, that's a code word that I know that you and I've made a deal financially or to get you in sooner. So say Fred, who's my dog, and you're in. Yeah.
And you'll get them in. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to get books up. Oh my God.
Girl. That's okay. It's Prince Spaghetti Day. Yeah, we're going to celebrate that.
Any message from my son, Charlie? I like that name, Charlie. June 5th, 1982, Orlando, Florida. I miss him. Oh, he was young, huh? 1982. Charlie. It feels fast and vicious, whatever this was. It feels really fast. I know she can't really answer us, but he's like in motion right now, and he doesn't have any time to stop and talk to us.
I'll tell you this. What I feel about Charlie's, I feel like however Charlie passed, Charlie's helping the same people at that same age that passed the way he did. He's helping them acclimate to the other side. Like that's his job. Like that's actually what he's doing. And I think that's what you mean by he's fast and he's busy. So whatever the details of his passing that might be kind of horrific or sad is purposeful because he's actually using it on the other side with other people that are going through it.
Yeah. Okay. Will Tim and Rick contact me to put up my fence soon? My neighbor is a hoarder and keeps putting crap on the boundary.
Wait, I think I know Gail. Okay, so will Tim and Rick contact me to put up my fence soon? My neighbor is a hoarder and keeps putting up crap up. Well, first of all, I would put up the fence. I wouldn't wait for Tim and Rick to contact me. I would be out there I would put up the fence now, right?
Right.
Am I reading this right?
Or get another contractor because and right now the lumber is going to go up.
Well, first of all, okay, if your neighbor's a hoarder, move, put up a fence. Don't let his garbage on your property immediately, right? So, yeah, definitely put the fence up immediately. Stop that. Let him be a hoarder on his own stuff.
Is David, my hubby, a government employee, has sent out resumes? Any message, especially Qualtrics, Seattle, Washington, or T-Mobile? I see him getting another job, no problem.
Yeah, but I've been confused by the question.
The question means he's put out, he was a government employee, he probably got laid off. Is and he's putting out resumes. Any chance he could get a job at Qualtrics in Seattle, Washington, or T-Mobile?
Okay, so I agree about the T-Mobile that he'll be offered it. He might start it, but I actually think that he will go to the Seattle deal. But it might not be timely enough, so he might not get the offer yet. So he says yes to T-Mobile, then he gets the offer. I think he winds up with the Seattle situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a tough one. Will Trump die soon? Not soon enough.
Okay, so I'm going to say something that I'm going to use no words, okay, because I'm not supposed to talk about Trump, so I'm not going to say anything. We would have to define soon, but I would say,
Oh.
but again, with the definition of soon, not, Linda's, and we can't go by Linda because Linda doesn't have any concept of time at all, as we all know, okay? Because I want to say something else also without saying it. I feel like it's already happening, okay? Actually.
Yeah, he's getting sick, yeah.
He doesn't look like himself. If anybody would look, okay, he doesn't look well.
Yeah.
Just saying, I'm not a doctor or, ever.
The guides will show me the future. Like I had a very, very prophetic dream about him being in a glass coffin. It was so real. But they've often told me that he would be found to be a traitor and everything he touched would be reversed. So just wait for it, you guys. I keep telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Happening. And okay. Gigi. God bless you, Gigi.
I already like the name Gigi. What's Gigi's question?
Hold on, I'm finding her again. It went by really fast. Will I win the lottery to buy a house?
No, but you will buy a house, but not from winning the lottery, but from something else that seems kind of crazy, like unexpected, not from just saving your money and that sort of thing. So I think money comes to you. You do get a house, not from winning the lottery, but it'll feel kind of like that.
And right now, the home sales are going down, especially in Florida, but they're going down. So right now we're getting ready to go into a place where they're going to, it might not even be till the new president comes in where they do somebody told me, you guys let me know if this is true, that the Trump administration already said he's doing that thing where you can get into a house for 1% down. I don't know if that's true.
What?
Yeah. But that's almost like the old time. Remember when you could get
I don't see, listen, that would be fabulous. And then, I hope, but I don't know.
So this is my friend Dan.
Yes, Dan, yes.
Who finally showed up.
Yes.
He's a very good artist.
Yes.
Just don't tell him I told you because I like to give him a bad time.
So I would say yes, but I would say also do not allow any of your work to be anywhere but a really fabulous New York City gallery. Oh. Act as if, walk up like they're lucky to have your stuff. Yes.
Yeah, he hits the streets. He's always, but the thing is, he's a full-time school teacher now. And he's getting ready to retire. And I told him years ago, I said, after you retire, it takes off.
Yeah. But think about it. Who cares if he's a school teacher? He can be, of course, if you're going to put out really great work, you want the best place to have it. Oh, Water Lily is so great.
Yeah. And Dan is,
I feel like Water Lily is now my assistant. Okay. Because what Water Lily just did is more official assistant than my assistant does. So thank you, Water Lily.
The people between Nicole, Water Lily, Lisa, and everybody, these guys and Dan, they have my back.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you need someone, if you're opening your YouTube show, Dan, my daughter works for me now, but Dan is really good at it as far as getting through the riffraff and getting rid of people. If you need someone.
Well, they would have to know how to do every single thing except I would just talk. Literally. Yeah. Thank you, Water Lily, for doing all that. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm telling you, he's going to take off. I saw that a long time ago.
Your friend?
Okay.
Of course.
Dan.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Any messages from my brother Rick, MY, two estranged daughters?
On my 2 estranged daughters.
My brother Rick.
Okay, I want to say that
He
to
was
reach
young
out to them.
too.
Reach out to them, even if they don't respond, because even if they don't respond, you're still trying and they know it. So do it. And I don't think it's always estranged. And I think that mother-daughter relationships are complicated, sometimes more than they need to be. And I don't think that it's just I'm not even just getting that from Rick. I'm getting from my spirit guide who's saying, have her reach out. Yeah.
But what is this date? Oh, he was born in 1960 and he died in 73, which would only make him 13. That can't be right.
I don't know. I don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay. Phoebe wants to know, will I end up with my ex or with someone new?
New. X is an X for a reason. But if he offers to buy you a drink or you want to go out to dinner, go. You got to eat and drink, but you're going to find somebody new.
Okay. Any message from my son? Wait a second. We read more.
I think we got that. I think we got that one. Yeah, because I remember her name.
When will my speaking career empowering women take off? Feels, it feels like it might be a year or so.
Okay, so I believe it's in February, but I don't know if it's this February because I don't know if it's like the next calendar year or it's a year. But I would say, but I do think February for sure. But I think that the idea is to act like it already has taken off. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes we're like waiting to think just keep doing your thing. Keep plugging away and it will.
Right. And the guys are telling me she's going to change it up somewhat. So I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
A message from my boy, Sean, 4/6/1990, and he died in 2011. So he was young. Oh, precious pumpkin. I'm so lucky I haven't lost a child. So many people have.
Yeah.
Okay, but they go straight to the higher realm. So how old was he? He was 21. I feel like he's gone. He's been gone long enough, 2011. So that's some time, but he feels vibrationally very powerful to me.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like the message is for a sibling. So I don't know if Sherry has other kids or what that is, but I feel like there's a message with a sibling, that the sibling needs help or to help with it, that kind of going through a tough time and we'll get through it. Yeah.
Okay. Coaching aspirations or job hunt? I was laid off in March and it's been rough. Oh, I bet it has, honey. Tiana. Oh, I love that name. Coaching aspirations. I feel she'll get a job before she's 100%. Coaching full-time will come up, but I feel another job coming up.
First of all, she looks like a coach. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. She's definitely going to get a coach, but I think that she's going to do more than one coaching job at a time. So it's going to be, a couple different things that she'll do. And she's meant to be a coach.
My dog is Marby.
Your dog will be okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah. And you know what? Negotiate that vet bill. Okay. Don't just pay whatever they tell you. Cry a little bit or whatever.
Yeah.
Negotiate it down. Yeah.
I know when they took out that size of a rugby ball, the lipoma from Jack. By the way, Jack and Lulu are doing great.
Good.
They've both gotten slender. They're doing great. Anyway, the size of a rugby ball, they said, well, we'll send it to the lab, which is like $1,000.
Or more. probably
Just
more.
make sure it's just lymphoma is not cancer. I said, no, you're not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I know.
I'm not paying to find out if it's cancer, because if it's cancer, I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, listen, I say it all the time. And even though I say like Fred is my favorite person, same thing. My husband took him to the vet. He had some fatty cysts. They aspirated one. They said, okay, there's 4 more. He's like, stop, stop, because he's fine, and we're not going to do anything, and that's good. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Deb says, my boy was 19. His identical twin lives well, but still struggles. He left us 3/17/2001.
Oh.
He always had troubles, is what I'm hearing. I could be wrong. Deb, I'm feeling like the child that left had troubles, always had some sort of troubles. The other one will get even better as life goes on. I think he misses his brother.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's hard for young people anyways. I think it takes longer for us. I think you have to be, when we were 25, I think you have to be 33 now or whatever. I think life gets easier as you get older these days. It takes
right. And who I was even, and my daughter too. My daughter, she would go through some hard times, and she turned out beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
That's nice. Yeah. Love that.
Thank you. Okay, so we've done the 15 minutes.
Oh, I'm so sad.
I told you this stuff goes by fast. I mean, do you want to hang till 1:30?
Yes, of course. Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do
you remember Ann Landers?
Yes.
That's what I feel like Ann Landers now. I've never done it like this. I like want to quit my job and just do this. This is just fabulous.
Isn't that wonderful? And you can give those you got fantastic one-liners.
It's great.
Like, I wish my husband had short-term memory so he would forget he did.
Listen, I hope my husband I hope something happens on the way home and he has it. And when he asks for dinner, I'll say, you just ate. What are you talking about? I already did the dishes. Yeah. Dinner's over. It took me a long time to make it, and you left it, and we're done. Yeah.
Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Any message from my special needs brother who passed in 2016? His birthday was 12/28/1954. So he was good people. We were always so close. Oh, he's in paradise. And he's no longer special needs.
Yeah, I was going to say that. And his special needs was for a reason. So he had, for his soul's perfection. So he took on more. No special needs now. He's absolutely fabulous. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we've got 2046 in the room now.
Well, I'm so energized. I swear to God. It's fabulous.
Thank you. Well, when I read on Trump, though, this is between you and me and these guys.
And the 2046 people that are on. Yeah.
I usually get anywhere from 9,000 to 11,000 people, because everybody hates them so bad. They're just dying for some information. But this kind of thing is such a gift.
Yeah, it's fun.
And the serious people come on.
Yeah.
So I live in New York City. This is Kim. Look at how pretty she is. Well, I need to buy a solar generator this year. Oh, God. A lot of people need solar generators this year.
Okay. So I think she could, but I don't think she will need to.
Okay.
She might want to.
But will it need it down the road?
What?
Will she need it down the road?
Well, I guess I would, if I were talking to Kim, I'd say, well, what do you mean by need? Like, are you afraid that you're not going to have any power, or,
yeah.
I don't know that she needs to.
I know it's a plus. If you get it, like the one I have back here, I bought, I had it put in, and the value of my house went up, because everybody loves a house with a generator.
Yeah.
Hi, Amy. And my small business of 15 years is going through some changes. Are my guys sending me the good things coming my way? I've been nervous. It was meant to fail, but maybe not. I'm an artist teacher.
Okay, so here's what I want to say, and then Linda, you say whatever you want. I feel like that what you need to do now, so I don't think it's supposed to fail, but I think it's on the brink that it could, but it's not supposed to. So what you do is you create buzz around it. And just like I said, like Fred, and, and not that I need readings, but I want to help people. So that's why I said, reach out to me and put the name Fred. I think that you want volume more than numbers. So right now, whatever that means. So if you teach classes and whatever, you want to help as many people as you can, so everyone's talking about you and creating buzz around you to get it kind of alive again, to create buzz around you. So I think of it, am I saying this right? You want to bring people in. More is better than less, and adjust the pricing somehow, but just because so you get volume.
But
you're not meant to fail. You're not meant to fail.
I feel she's gifted, and I feel vibrationally she knows how to go into the consciousness. So she almost gets things from the manna from heaven.
Yeah.
Like there's an assurance she has in her soul, but it's almost like, could this be true? Yeah, it's true. She has the ability to manifest.
I think that she's very gifted. I think she just has to be more business strategic. So put that in the mix, and then it's all good.
Okay, N8. Well, my disability finally go through. I'm in Texas. Oh my God, Texas is a toughie. You got to submit several times, is what I hear.
Yeah, I feel like this is like what we were talking about with the taxes and the appeals. I think that they make it almost impossible. And double check all your paperwork so that nothing's wrong. You're going to have to do it several times, but it will go through, but it's going to take a little while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And maybe get help with somebody helping you with the disability paperwork.
Get an attorney for sure.
Yeah.
Moving to the East Coast. What job is coming up in new location? Thank you.
I feel like a sales job.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's this? Will my middle son and daughter-in-law ever have a baby? They've tried everything. Cannot afford any more IVF or even afford adoption. Now, I'm not getting anything on that. I got to throw a card. Sorry.
Okay. And all I kept thinking was, who's Dill? Yeah. Didn't know it was daughter-in-law.
Yeah, they're definitely struggling, and it's been a tough road. Here's the baby. So the baby's coming, but probably when she gives up.
And the baby might not come the way you think. I think that's also.
Yeah, they totally relax and ta-da. Yeah. Like a lot of people, they'll adopt a child and then they get pregnant right after that.
Yeah.
Bob Nelson, very nice guy. Any messages from his guides? He's a very nice guy. His wife died. He's a widower. And I've always seen a woman coming in his life, and I'm shocked she's not there yet.
Well, I don't think he's paying attention to it. I don't think he's recognizing that yet, but I agree with that.
I think he's lonely enough, but, his daughter lives with him. And, when you got kids living with you, it's hard.
Well, they screw things up. Let's be honest. You know what? I mean, I love them, but they're an issue. Yeah. You have to treat your kids like tenants, okay? And then it makes it clear and easy. Yeah.
She's going to be okay, though. She's going to.
Yeah.
Joy, any messages from my mom, Sophie? Passed away in New Jersey. Married to Fred, who I feel all the time, but not her. It's interesting. I never feel my mom.
Well, I don't think feeling anybody matters, because I don't think that actually doesn't mean that they're not there, because they're always with us.
Right.
So your ability to feel them means nothing as far as I'm concerned. I think but I would say to always talk to her. Carry on the relationship like you were when she was here.
Definitely talk to them, because they will.
Yeah.
I think they're both doing good.
Yeah.
Do you see me getting a really good job in the future? Shout out to the Navajo Nation. Yay. I just made my
and I want to say, I feel like he's going to be in charge. So whatever he
job he gets?
Yeah, he's in charge. So, yeah.
He can be a hard worker, too, is what I get.
Yeah. And I think he'll be in charge, but he'll be really good to the people that are working for him or underneath him. And they'll respect that and like it. And then he goes even further. And, he's going to go far. Good. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Ooh.
Oh, let's see, Miss. Hello,
Who?
beautiful. Was the car accident I just survived a divine reset to leave my job and launch my spiritual business? Yes, it was an exit point potentially, but it didn't go this way. And it is telling you to now do what you want, live how you want. Now make it happen.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Barb Young, my mother Shirley, born June 36, passed away 1996. My Irish mother, salt of the earth. She went through some tough times
Oh,
too.
yeah. Yeah. Very tough.
She's telling me she loves you. That's what she just said.
Yeah. Yeah.
She went through some tough times. There's some sadness with the mail. I don't know if it's her
Yeah.
dad.
But I'll tell you this. She's saying she's sending Barb love, but Barb knows it though, for sure. That,
Okay.
that her mom feels that way and is sending it. Yeah.
Ooh, fabulous woman. She wants to know if she'll ever own her dream home in the Costa Rican jungle.
Listen, she looks like she's somebody that already does. Doesn't she look like she does?
Yeah, she will down the road, but it's several years.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is going by so fast. If you see something, shout it out.
I'm so sad. Yeah.
Will I get a better job or should I start something for myself?
Yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yourself.
Oh. What does my grandson born yesterday? Oh.
Okay. Number one for everybody listening. Okay. Pick a name before you get to the hospital, people. Okay. You have 9 months. Figure it out. Talk about it a little bit. I feel like he will be two things. His name will be after somebody, but I don't think that's what they'll call him. But I also think what he will be called sounds almost like somebody's last name. Like, I don't know what I can say. Usually when I do a reading, I can say, like, for example, sometimes people use their mother's maiden name as the middle name. I feel like that would be the more complicated name is the name they'll call him. But he also is named after somebody, the easier name, but they won't use that to call him. And pick a name now, you guys. He needs to. Do not let him leave the hospital before he's named.
You know, and I don't know why this name is coming to me, but I heard the name Dakota. Dakota. Is there someone they know named Dakota or something with Dakota?
So Dakota would be the name that they don't call him. Okay. And they'll call him, which could be after somebody, but then they'll call him whatever the more complicated, cool name is, which is good.
Flower Power, laid off federal employee here. Will I get a new job by the end of the summer? Yes, I heard yes, really. Yeah, and it's tough, but she's going to be very lucky.
Yeah.
Will I be able to relocate and buy a home at the end of the year? Nancy.
Okay, I want to say this. I feel like she will relocate. And as far as buying a house at the end of the year, I would actually think of rewording that because you may be able to buy one, but you might not want to buy one, or you might not find the right one by the end of the year. So I would think of it as that you want to relocate and you want to find the right house. And then, because even if it's not at the end of the year, it's not much longer. So I wouldn't put that time frame. So don't force yourself to just pick any house. Yeah. You have to do it within that time frame. Think of, I want to relocate and I'm going to find the right place. Yeah. And if I have to find a place in between in the meantime, that's fine.
I love that. I love that picture, Nancy. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love this one. Should I keep the life insurance policy I have on my ex-husband?
Okay, hands down, my favorite question. Okay, listen to me. Peggy, you're a genius. Okay. Peggy, yes. Keep it. Yeah, I want to say, and then pray that it all works out before anything expires. Okay, but yes, keep it.
Yes.
But I don't know. Can you really just keep it?
I don't know. And can he say, I don't want her to be the one, but she's paying it. So.
Okay, well, don't remind him about it. Okay. Yeah. Next time he picks up your kids, don't mention about, yeah. But keep paying it, yeah.
Hi, Wiki. I've been on part-time with the company I've been with for years. Will work pick up or should I retire?
Retire.
Okay. I
Yeah.
felt that too.
Yeah.
Do you see a new career coming in for me? Do you have a message for me from my dad? New career? No, not now.
Yeah, I would say, but here's what I was gonna say. I don't see a new career, but I think that something with your career will change so it feels better. But I don't think it's new, but it will be better what you have. Yeah. Yeah.
And a message from Dad. He says I'm doing great. That's what I got.
Yeah.
Hi, Lee. Here, I have a spiritual visitation with Mother Mary. It felt real, and it was real.
Yeah. Yeah.
My friend, this is my friend, but I don't know I don't understand. Will DJ will ever be found? I don't know.
Somebody passed. They had a will. Somebody
And
hid it.
found.
It will be found.
It will be found. I don't.
No, I don't think it will actually.
Yeah, I don't pick up
No.
it'll be found. Might have been destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay, last questions because I do have another group to do.
I'm so sorry, people. If it were up to me, we would have a telethon right now. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that the next time. We'll just sit here.
You know what?
Hours.
We're gonna go hard and long on hump day next day, okay?
Okay.
Spring spaghetti day. No 2-hour nonsense or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, you guys, and you guys have been great. Thank you so much.
Listen, this is the most fun I've had in a long time. This is great.
Good. I'm glad.
Oh,
And
I love it.
You weren't quite sure if you'd be able to pick up bada bing, bada boom, and you can do it. And I was shocked when I could do it too.
Yeah, no, this feels great. Yeah.
Will I be able to buy a cottage or a cabin on land soon, within a couple of years or so? I want to live closer to peaceful nature. So she must live on a boat somewhere.
Okay, so that's why I look confused because I'm confused by the on land. I think it's a cottage. So here's what it happens, but I will say to you, the part about that she wants to live closer to peaceful nature, force yourself to be more in nature. So like, don't wait till it all aligns. Get out there and be in nature all the time.
Yeah.
To help create it and align it to you. But yes, but a cottage, not a cabin.
Thank you.
Feels cuter to me.
Yeah. Thank you, Adrienne. She said, "Thank you for having such a great guest." And I know
we got that.
You guys want her back.
Listen. Okay. I'm available and this is going to be my part-time job. I love it. This is
wonderful.
Fabulous. Okay. I feel like we're doing like a telethon, but we're doing like a short version. But we should do a long one next time. This is so great.
But the only thing is, either we don't accept any.
Listen, no money. I think we should say no money. Because everybody can donate whatever they want to whatever they want, but I don't think money should be involved because I think
there's a thing on YouTube that you can make it go to a place of your choice if you wanted to go to animal, but it just doesn't come to us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Yeah.
Thank you. Dancing said it was fabulous. Thank you.
Oh my God, this is like my favorite day of my life. It's gonna be even better when my husband comes home and I tell him we just had dinner. I cannot wait. All right, so I hope he's not watching it, so I can.
Your favorite question was, should I keep the life insurance policy on my husband?
By far, on my ex-husband. Yes. You know what? She's so smart to even have it. Think about that.
Yeah. Yes.
I was so busy thinking bad things about my ex-husband. I wasn't so financially strategic, but good for her. Yeah.
I had an insurance policy on an ex-husband, but I couldn't afford to keep it up.
Listen, get a second job if you have to. Keep it. Keep it. Pay for it. Cancel cable if you have to. Pay that insurance no matter what all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so
And
sad.
thank you to
Okay.
Lisa, to Dan, to Nicole, to Jeffrey. These are my mods. Nass was here. Water Lily was here. Thank you, you guys. You're wonderful. Thank you
Yeah,
so
it was
much.
really fabulous. And Linda, thank you. I appreciate this. And I don't ever do stuff like this. And was great.
And when
Really
if you want to do a YouTube show, have me on your first show and we'll blow them up.
Or I could just keep coming on your show, okay? Because it's less work, okay? Yeah, because as Water Lily knows, I can't handle that, so that's good. Yeah. Unless if Water Lily and I are going to create something, yeah, that sounds fantastic.
And Ness, I don't think I said Ness too. So
yeah, no, it was really great. Okay, thank you. Happy Prince Spaghetti Day.
Happy Prince Spaghetti Day.
Yeah.